Joining me on set today is Whitney Granado, a junior on Indiana's volleyball team. Welcome, Whitney.
Thanks, Margo.
So I hear you're kind of a long way from home when you're here at Indiana. You're actually from California.
Yeah.
How did you end up here?
Actually, it's kind of an interesting story and a bit lucky, I guess. I played club volleyball in Southern California, and the IU team was down there at Long Beach State for a tournament, and so they were actually practicing in our club facility, and the coaches came back and watched me practice, and then it just kind of went from there.
Interesting. So California, beaches. I heard that you have played a fair amount of beach volleyball in your day.
Yeah.
How do the skills on the sand translate back into the gym?
Well, I think it helps you to read a lot better, and then a lot of the girls on the team call me really crafty, and so that's kind of the beach aspect, I guess, is a lot of different shots and serves and just kind of different techniques as opposed to indoor.
Okay, now you are a setter. How would you best describe your position in the game?
Being a setter is kind of like being a quarterback on the football team. You run the offense, you kind of direct traffic and everything, and sometimes you get blamed for the losses and no credit for the wins, but I wouldn't have it any other way, and I absolutely love what I do.
Awesome. So you're a student athlete. How do you balance everything? I mean, I know you probably have a bunch of practices every week. Like, what's your training schedule like for that?
Well, currently in the spring, we practice in the morning, and so our practices start at 7 a.m., and we go for about 2.5 hours, and then we either lift or condition after. So we go from about 7 to 10:30, and then we can have classes the rest of the day.
So in the dead of season, does it get more practicing, or?
The dead of season, we go, we have classes in the morning, and so then we practice in the afternoon, but we just have more hours to practice in the fall.
Okay, and you're a sports marketing major. Do you have any plans to, involve sports in your career? What do you want to do when you graduate?
I'm really hoping to go to law school after, and so hopefully that'll work out. But I'm not really sure if I want to go into practicing law, but I think more of the sport management side in collegiate athletics.
Yeah, because I know there is some sports law with contracts or whatever it might be. Now, you helped IU get to its first Sweet 16 appearance ever. What was that experience like for you?
That's probably been the highlight of my career here, definitely. It was something so special that we had, and the chemistry with our team was great, and I think it really paid off to see a program actually turn around, and so we were really excited for that.
So you're going to be a senior next year. You have another year. Do you think volleyball will be a part of your life even after that?
I think so. I think not necessarily the game, but everything that volleyball and being in this program has taught me. There are life lessons that I'll definitely take with me wherever I go.
And are there any professional players that you admire right now, or any that you've modeled your game after?
Professional volleyball players are a little hard to come by, but there was a setter, Courtney Thompson. She played for the University of Washington and a while ago, and I used to watch her growing up, and I thought she was just the best thing ever. And so I used to watch film of her all the time, and I really tried to be like her when I was younger. So that was probably the one who I admired most when I was little.
And real quick, do you have any favorite spot in Bloomington that you just have to eat at?
Favorite spot in Bloomington?
I see a lot of people at the Village Deli, a lot of athletes.
The Village Deli is probably the most popular, but I think for breakfast, I would definitely go Runcible Spoon.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks.
And when we come back, we go inside the lines on This is Indiana with Jeremy Gray and Courtney Cronin.